Hey gang, what's up? It's the Boy Wonder and welcome to my show. So before we dive into today's topic, I'd just like to tell you who I am. So I'm just your average, everyday, normal teenager living his life. I really love music and art. My favorite musician can be Juice World or Lana Del Rey, and my favorite band is the Arctic Monkeys. I also love Marvel, DC, and Lego related things. Let be cartoons. I love cartoons for some reason. And yeah, that's basically who I am. Most most important of all, I care about what people go through in their everyday lives. Some days go well, but not all of them do. Teenagers of our age have different struggles and confusions about their lives, and I just hope to help others go through tough times by telling them how I went through mine. Here in this channel, you will find content related to education and lifestyle. So, well, that's basically it. I really want to make content about education and lifestyle. So, without further ado, let's get into the video, shall we? Today we are not diving deep. We are starting off lightly with something I love. Books. Yeah, I really love books. So here's the Diary of an Awesome Friendly Kid. And here's Diary of a Wimpy Kid, Hot Mess. So I'm just gonna tell you guys about these books and why I love them so much. So basically, the Diary of a Wimpy Kid, Hot Mess is about Greg Heffly. Well, before I say anything about this book, I just want to tell you about the series. So, The Diary of a Wimpy Kid Hot Mess, it's from a normal series called Diary of a Wimpy Kid. So, it's about Greg Heffley and his daily struggles about life, kind of like my channel actually. But he's kind of like a sociopath. He torments this kid named Raleigh Jefferson in these books. But at the end of the day, they're like best friends. So, I think you get the basic idea of the Wimpy Kid series. And so, I'm just going to tell you guys the story of Hot Mess. So it starts off with Greg Heffley enjoying his summer vacation, but suddenly his mom says that they're not gonna be here for that long and they're gonna enjoy the summer somewhere else. And it's not that pretty. They're gonna spend their summer vacation at a beach, but there's a catch. They have to go with their relatives. And things got messy real quick, and you guys can learn more by reading this book. But let me tell you, everything just feels so real reading this. This guy's really relatable. And Raleigh Jefferson's book, he's also a relatable guy for some people, but I really relate with Greg Heffley in this case. So might as well read those two books and understand everything from the beginning. And I really recommend you reading this series if you didn't. And if you did, you know what I'm enjoying right now. So Jeff Kinney is the author of these two books. The two books are written by him in the Wimpy, and these two books are based in the Wimpy Kid universe. So yeah, and both of the books are written by the same writer. But there's a catch. The writer wrote both of these books from the kid's perspective. So, in this case, in this scenario, this book is written by Greg Heffley. In this case, and in this book, this is from Raleigh Jefferson's perspective. So, this is Raleigh Jefferson in this book, and this is Raleigh Jefferson in the Wimpy Kid book. You see the difference? Perspectives. So that's basically it. And I really recommend you guys read these books of this series, and I think you'll enjoy them enough. So now let's talk about Jeff Kinney, the guy behind everything, the guy who used to be nothing and he's something now. He literally made an empire by selling these books, and he made an entire universe out of these books. So I think he wrote a total of 35 or 30 books. He wrote 33 books, not 35, and he released the first Wimpy Kid book in 2007. I'm just gonna show you guys the pages of these books. So as you can see, this is the first page of Diary of a Wimpy Kid, Hot Mess, that sold over 290 million books. Diary of a Wimpy Kid, Hot Mess, and here's a skull emoji referencing the trauma that Greg Heffley went through in this book. And this is Greg's dad, mom, little brother Manny over here, and this is Roderick, the older brother, and this is the uncle and aunt. Not uncle actually, he's something else, like the boyfriend of this gal. And This is Heffly's grandma, and you can see here Jeff Kinney wrote this. And here are the other books that Jeff Kinney wrote before. And as you can see, in every page there are pictures, so you won't get bored reading every word. And the storyline is kind of cute about Greg trying to become internet famous along the path of experiencing trauma. And let's see this book, Diary of an Awesome Friendly Kid. So on the top right corner, left corner, you can see Greg. Hey, he copied me. It's a reference that Greg told Riley not to do his own diary thing, but he did anyways. So yeah, and it says a wimpy kid story. And there's another reason behind why it says this. It's for marketing purposes too, but other than that, in the book, Greg mentioned that, in the original book, Greg mentioned, if you ever write a diary, write about me. He told this to Riley, that's why he put this sticker beside it. I think this might be a reference, and there's a comic behind. Hi, my name is Riley Jefferson, and this is my book. Now I have a diary, just like my friend Greg. Even though this book is about me, it has a whole lot of Greg in it because he's my best friend. And he's a sociopath. Ask anyone, not... Okay. He totally stole my idea. Like, see this guy? Such a nerd. Whatever, so... Here's the book. Here are the pages. And it's just like the art of this book. But there's a difference. In this book, Riley looks different. And Riley drew him of his perspective here. And here's a reference to... Here you can see Greg drawn like this, with no nose. But in this book, Greg does have a nose and ears. Not ears, an ear. So these are the main key differences. And yeah, the art style is pretty much the same. So in this book, there's a whole lot of Greg in it. So if you want to read this, you can read it. It's really awesome. Now, here's the main reason why I make today's videos about books. Because books matter. Books are not just only pages with words in it. Books are windows. Windows to other realms, or a portal, you can say. Books are like portals that can teleport you into the life of another person. You can explore their thoughts and imagine about them. You can think deeply about them. You can experience the right moment. You can think about yourself in that same situation that Greg or Riley was in. So imagine yourself right now, if you would like that or not. And books help people in many ways. Like, they help your imagination to grow. They help your reading and writing skills. And most importantly, they help your speaking or language skills. If you're just like me, from a kid from Bangladesh, you'd know how the struggle is to learn English all by yourself, because it's hard. I know a lot of people who can't speak English. Not even the way I'm speaking, they can talk like that. Not even like me. So I really encourage other people to read books, to develop their language skills, and to be efficient in them, and to read books. Because as I said before, reading books helps the brain and helps with your pronunciation. So if you read books, you won't feel alone, because you're not. So if you guys never read the Diary of a Wimpy Kid books before, I heavily recommend you should check these books out. And for those who did read this book, so just tell me your favorite part in the comment section down below. This is the Boy Wonder, and I'll be posting more on this channel about educational stuff and books, mainly education and lifestyle, you can say. And as we progress together, I think I'll be posting more about deep things that we'll talk about later. For now, please subscribe and put a like if you like this video, and share this video to someone who needs a friend, because remember, we're all trying to get through this together, you know. So see you guys, bye.